Hello, boys and girls. Today I'm going to be reading you a story called Fish Stories. Now, this story is about justice and telling the truth. So, justice has to do with following the rules and doing the right thing and getting what you deserve. So if you do good things, then good things will happen to you. But if you do bad things, like breaking the rules or telling lies, then bad things will happen too. Okay, let's begin. It was the first day of second grade, and Scott was excited to see his friends after a long summer. The teacher asked all the students to tell a story about their summer vacation. Cindy told the class how she explored castles in Europe. Michael went horseback riding and hiking in the mountains. Okay, so you can see here the different students are telling their classmates about what they did over the summer vacation. Scott didn't have any fascinating stories to tell. He spent the summer with a babysitter while his parents worked. One Sunday, Dad took him fishing, but all he caught was a teeny tiny minnow. A minnow is a tiny fish. Okay. So Scott doesn't really have any good stories to tell about his summer. It was nearly his turn when Julie stood up. We stayed in a cabin on a lake. I caught a fish as big as my lunchbox. Okay, so Julie caught a fish as big as her lunchbox. Oh, Cindy gushed. That's so cool, added Michael. I went fishing too, Scott said quickly. But my fish was gigantic. It was as big as my desk. So Scott said he caught a fish as big as his desk. Okay. Oh, wow, said Julie. Did you take a picture? We can see here Julie took a picture with the fish that she caught. Looks like it's about the size of a lunchbox. Of course, Scott replied, and before he knew it, he had promised to bring a picture to school the next day. Scott felt horrible. His heart felt like it was being squeezed tighter and tighter. What was he going to do? He had lied. He didn't have a picture of the fish he hadn't caught. When they found out, his friends wouldn't want to be his friends anymore. They would laugh at him. They would shun him. Shun means they won't want to see him or talk to him. They won't include him in their activities. At recess, Cindy offered to push him on the swing. Scott shook his head and sat by himself. At lunch, Michael asked Scott to sit with him. Scott was afraid Michael would ask him questions about the gigantic fish, so Scott sat at an empty table instead. So Scott doesn't want to have lunch with his friend. He doesn't want to play here with his other friend on the playground, play with Cindy on the swing, because he's afraid they'll ask him questions about his lie, about his gigantic fish. After school, Scott's friends walked up to him. Are you okay? Julie asked. You've been acting weird all day, Michael said. Scott's face reddened. He felt embarrassed and scared. But he also hated feeling ashamed and nervous around his friends. So yeah, he feels ashamed and nervous because of his lie. I lied, he blurted. I only caught a small minnow, but I wanted to have a cool story to tell. Cindy hugged him. That's okay. You aren't mad? Scott asked. Michael patted his shoulder. Friends forgive each other. You told us the truth, Julie said. I bet that was hard to do. It sure was, Scott said, smiling. Suddenly he felt as light as a feather. I think the second day of second grade is going to be a much better day. Oh, so he told a lie and he felt very bad around his friends. He felt ashamed and embarrassed. But then after he told the truth, he felt much better. And his friends weren't mad at him, they forgave him. Okay, and that is the end of the story. And now let's play a little quiz game. Let's start the little quiz. What did Cindy do for summer vacation? Went camping, explored castles in Europe, went fishing, or stayed home? Which one is it? I think it's this one. Explore castles in Europe. Let's see if that's correct. Oh, yeah. Okay. I hope you got the first answer correct. Why did Scott have to spend most of his vacation with a babysitter? His mom works and his dad live in Florida. His parents went on a vacation without him, or his parents worked. Which one is it? I think it's this one. His parents worked. What does Julie say her fish was as big as? Her arm, her lunchbox, her house, or her desk? I think it's her lunchbox. Yeah, correct. What is Scott's problem in the story? He feels bad about lying. He has no friends. He did not have fun during summer vacation. He didn't catch a fish. I think it is. He feels bad about lying. Correct. Why does Scott avoid his friends? He is mad at them. They are making fun of him for catching a small fish. He is worried they will find out he is lying. I think it's this one. He is worried they will find out he is lying. Ooh, correct. And the last question. What is the author's purpose for writing this story? To show how to make friends, to explain what to do on summer vacation, or to teach that real friends like you for who you are, or to show lying is wrong. I think it's this one, to teach that real friends like you for who you are. Correct! Okay, let's see what our final score was. We got 100%. I hope you also got 100%. All right, boys and girls, thank you for following along with the story today, and I'll see you next time. Bye!